One of the most incredible things that Jesus ever told his disciples was, he said this, he said, "You shall be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and the ends of the earth." You know, today I'm standing in what is known as Boston Common, and it's the first first city park in America. But there's a lot of history here, because also what took place here was the first Great Awakening. And I tell you, as I think about all that's going on in our country today, and the need for a spiritual awakening to take place, I think about the opportunities that we have to go to other places than just our own hometown, our own community. I'd just like for you to hear from some of the people that are already living in Boston, who are already committing their lives to reaching that city for Christ, one of the most influential cities in America, and seeing how we could come along beside them and help them and partner with them to reach our Judea, Samaria, and ultimately the ends of the earth.
Hello, CrossPointe Church family. I want to thank you so much for the way you've already made such a big difference for us here in Boston. My name is David Butler, and I have the privilege of serving as the North American Mission Board Sin City Missionary. Now that's a mouthful, but what it basically means is I have the privilege of serving over 60 church planners and being a part of a greater vision that someday that will hopefully result in 100 life-giving churches all throughout the greater Boston region of 5.8 million people. The need here is perhaps unmatched by any other place in all of North America. Only about 3% of the people in our world-class city have ever heard a gospel witness enough to say yes or no to the life-saving message of Christ. So I just want to thank you for already being such a big partner. Your pastor, David Rogers, and the team of elders who have come and to meet some of the people on your staff. We just want to say thank you, and we look forward to sharing more and more of the vision with you, and look forward to being able to be a part of what God's doing in amazing ways there in Valdosta through you.
Hi, I'm Alan Berthium. I am a church planter and pastor of Quincy Bay Church.
Hey, my name is Suresh Samangi. I'm a lead pastor for Indian Community Church.
Hi, I'm Kevin Scott, lead pastor and planter of Church at the Well in East Boston.
My name is Tanner Turley, lead pastor of Redemption Hill Church. It's stupefying to me that God sent me and our team to one of the greatest cities on the planet to represent Jesus.
It's a phenomenal city where people are driven, they're talented, they're here for a purpose. And our dream is to help them find a true purpose, their ultimate purpose in Jesus Christ.
It's got a vibrant community life, but we just really have a heart to be the kind of church that we believe Jesus intended his church to be. He never really refers to the church as a building. The church is a people.
We believe that the Bible is one large, true, defining story that makes sense of all our personal stories.
Every morning there's thousands of commuters who jump on the train in Belmont. These are culture shapers, and so we as a church desire to influence influencers by the power of the gospel.
We believe we have a unique opportunity to impact those towns to know and follow Jesus with their life.
Redeeming Grace exists to see the gospel transform people into a community on mission for the worship and exaltation of Jesus Christ.
In ancient Thessalonica, in Acts 17, we see that the people there in that city said that the people that were following Christ had turned the world upside down. And so our hope is that the power and presence of Jesus would so pervade our city that we would hear that same accusation. Our neighborhoods, our schools, our hospitals, our government, our workplaces are different and transformed because of the power and presence of Jesus are pervading our city.
What is it worth? It's worth our lives. It's worth leaving our jobs and investing in the communities.
You know, you can really point a finger on the map of Boston and say, man, there needs to be a church there. And we really fell in love with this city. We have this vision to saturate the city of Waltham with the gospel so that every man, woman, and child would have a daily encounter with the goodness, the truth, and the beauty of Jesus Christ.
Christ has called us to be a radically diverse community. A community where people come together who shouldn't be together, according to the rest of the city.
We need churches to come alongside of us to do three things: to pray, to provide, and to participate.
And we're simply grateful for partners like CrossPointe Church, like other people who are just investing prayer and resources in the work here.
So how will God use you to become part of our story to help see this vision a reality? We can't wait to see you join us to see it happen. Let's go.